What's up guys, Elfis here, and today we're going to be doing some more queuing up. A quick note for those of you who haven't watched before, queuing up is a series where I go into normal mode and I try and raise my MMR by not raging at everybody on my team, which I do frequently, because people aren't that smart. It's unfortunate, but so we're going to be playing some Solstice because I'm having a Solstice run. I'm just loving Solstice lately. I don't know what it is. That's the free Solstice skin you got for liking the Facebook page, by the way, for those of you who don't know. I think it's called Animus, if I'm correct. Can I click this? Yeah, King Animus, sorry. Yeah, so I don't know, I kind of like it. I don't know if I like it better than the normal one or not, but... So, team-wise, let's see. Nomad Grinix. I don't like Grinix. I don't know, I haven't seen somebody do very good with Grinix. All the Grinixes I see do pretty poorly, and I don't want to blame the players, because when a new hero comes out, a lot of the time people play poorly with him or her. That's just how it is, because people don't know how to play the hero yet, and they haven't figured it out yet, and they're still learning. So that's one of the reasons I don't like seeing it in matchmaking, though, because people don't know what they're doing with the hero, so they pick the hero in an attempt to learn the hero, but you shouldn't learn the hero when you're playing games that actually matter. You should learn the hero when you're playing no stats games. Now, Bubbles wants to do a suicide bot. One sec, let me adjust my mouse pad. Alright, sorry about that. Bubbles is talking about doing a suicide bot, which is odd because you don't see suicides happen in I'm going to do auto-leveling, by the way, because the auto-leveling is actually totally fine. The only thing that I'm somewhat questionable about is this, but I like it just because it gives the sight over the area. So, activate... Oh, sorry, that's his ultimate. I was thinking of this. My mistake. I read the description and I was like, what? This is it. Sorry, his W I don't necessarily like, but I do like it just for the sight. Is nice. Okay, so we're not doing a suicide bot then. That's fine. Much better. Nomad top and Succubus mid. I'm curious how this Grinix will do. What did Grinix start with, by the way? I don't know if those are good items on him, to be honest with you. I haven't played him yet, because I don't particularly like the hero. Alright, so let's see. Their team composition. They have pretty good team composition, actually. The only thing is they don't really have a jungler, which is unfortunate. Usually junglers are really nice to have on the team because they increase experience. It's like giving another solo lane. And then on top of that, depending on which jungler you pick, the jungler can actually sometimes keep up with the solo lane, so it's almost like having 3 solo laned heroes, you know? Depending on which one you pick, obviously. Solstice is one of those that I think has potential to do that if you stick in the jungle, but I play more of a ganky Solstice just because I think that's the way he should be played. He does quite well at ganking because of this early stun and his little life steal thingy. Solar Slash is what it's called. So, how many melees do we have? Okay, so, I've seen, alright, orange and yellow. Perfect, actually, we got some good creep spawn too. That's actually a great combo, because we can kill, Hellbringer. He is not gonna happen. Who went top? Nomad, yeah, okay. Solstice, I'm sure he's gonna tell me to gank at some point. They have no stuns. Yeah, I know. I know how to gank, man. It's cool, you don't have to let me know. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out a little bit. Some people don't pull them out. Yep. I'll gank at 3 or 4. Some people don't pull them out and just fight them here. It actually helps a little bit because it doesn't block the next spawn, as well as sometimes you'll get, if I pull them out slightly ever so further, now one of these will they'll start going back, and then I can, oops, I actually failed that, but had I done that correctly, it would have gone much better. So I'm actually just going to kill this. I stacked that accidentally. I didn't mean to stack that. I actually was hoping I'd kill that. I mean, I wanted it to stack, but I didn't want to stack it and not kill the previous camp. So now that's actually going to be a little bit of a troublesome camp to do, but that's okay. Orange is missing top, or not orange, sorry, yellow. Yellow's missing top. Yellow, Maya top. Which is odd. Usually Scout's not running. Okay, so that's a person. That shouldn't have happened. Scout's right there. And he ruined my goddamn stack, too. Oh, come on. That is unfortunate. Okay, so So, okay, well, what are we going to talk about? Alright, so first of all, let's see. Nomad starting items, fine. Succubus starting items, I assume he didn't start with the bottle, so that's fine. Starting items on him, I have no idea. Bubble starting items were good, and he got a ward, so that's nice too. Actually, it looks like he got 2 wards. Yes, he did. I don't know if he started with both of them, though. So I like this bubbles. So they have a disconnect, probably somebody lagging out. That's kind of unfortunate, but... oh, he's back, so I guess he just wanted to reconnect. And then we're going to get going. So I am going to be building a Abyssal Skull because we have 3 melee heroes, and we're all going to be damage dealing heroes. I'm also going to be building a Shrunken Head because of all the magic and stuns they have. I think I'll get the Abyssal Skull first because it's cheaper and it tends to be a pretty decent item to have, but I'm actually definitely going to miss that creep block, so damn it, that's unfortunate actually. So now I'm pretty far behind actually because I missed that first, the second camp, sorry. But that's okay, we can still make it work. It's not like so far behind that it's, you know, unfixable, but certainly is a little bit behind. And that's actually going to screw up my ganking a little bit. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it'll be fine because I can kill this camp since we don't need to pull it, and then I'll go gank, hopefully. Because I don't think that'll give me 3 actually, but it will give me a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Bloodlust on bot. Nice. Cool, Glacius is out of position. So I'm going to get boots first, I think. Unless, actually I might get the ring first and then get boots. Just because it's nice to have that extra mana regen and armor. I'm ready to kill him. So let's do that. I'm gonna heal up real quick and then we're gonna go. Ready?
Does this go off me and let me heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Let him heal up and then I will go ahead and go.
Go.
Let's get him. I'm trying to get in front of him to creep block him. Alright, so he's dead now. He's not gonna get away from this. No, I don't know where he's going. Oh, no, I'm gonna get creep blocked out. You're dead. Nice job. So actually, Scout needs to leave too, or he's dead. Oh no, I got disarmed. That's unfortunate. And I am just gonna go ahead and grab my boots. Oh, don't... well, I guess you can fight it. Scout's pretty low. Actually, no, I am gonna get the ring first, because I need that now. I need the extra armor, since now I use my potion and I'm pretty low. If I had mana, actually, I could turn this around and we could make an attempt at him, but I'm too far away on the mana costs. I'm not gonna get it in time, and actually it looks like... Don't die to him, Nomad. Nice job indeed, Nomad. Oh, if I had stuck around, we could have killed him, maybe. I mean, he has his invis, he has Scout, so I don't think we actually would have killed him, but you never know. It's a possibility, I guess. I don't like to rule it out. So that was actually quite well. We got Hellbringer. For those of you who don't know, by the way, the reason I stopped attacking, I was trying to walk in front of Hellbringer. When I stopped attacking, like right here, I was trying to walk in front of Hellbringer because you're gonna want to try and block him. Once the stun wears off, you essentially want to. It's basically like elongating the stun if you can creep block him. Basically, I mean, it's obviously not creep blocking if I'm blocking with my hero, but it's the same concept. You know, you're blocking him so that he can't go any further, and it actually is very good, and not a lot of people do it in these lower brackets. And basically, it makes your ganks, I would say, like 100 times better. Like, it makes your ganking potential so much better. It's ridiculous how many more kills you'll get if you do it, and I guarantee it. So, for those of you who don't do it, you know, just pay attention to when I do it, because I'll probably gank again. Scout actually warded. I think he put a ward here or something. I'm assuming it's Scout ward, but just pay attention to when I do it again, and maybe you can see, because it's not that hard. You wait, you stun him, and then while he's stunned, basically the idea is you want to walk.
Easy gank top.
You want to walk around enough.
Anybody want to kill creep?
You want to walk around enough. All right, go. You want to walk around enough that you can creep block him, and that's what I'm doing. Very good. So he just came out of invis. Very stupid by him. I don't understand what the point of that was. That was a very big mistake. I'm not sure why he thought he could take us. That's not something he could do. But I'm going to go ahead and let him have his farm here. I'm actually going to grab my boots while I'm here. Because there's no reason not to. Well, I mean, there are reasons not to. But, I mean, you know, it's only slightly delays my jungle, and then I don't have to take the courier from somebody who actually needs the courier. Because that's not a real reason to need the courier, and I've seen people do that when they can buy, like, side lane items. And unless you're absolutely, like, forced away from the outpost, which obviously we aren't because we're dominating this lane, but if we were, it would be an acceptable reason to take the courier. But obviously, this lane is pretty much won. I'm not quite sure. I thought the ward was on this side, so I'm not sure why they didn't back off. I guess the ward is inside here somewhere, and maybe I just didn't notice it. I'm not sure. It also looks like... Did he just kill one of my... He did. He just... Son of a bitch. Don't be killing my crap, man. I don't like people who take the jungle. For those of you who don't know, if you have a jungler, he owns the jungle for the first 15 minutes. Those are the rules. Those are always the rules. Those have always been the rules. Those always will be the rules, okay? Unless it's, you know, clear that he doesn't need the camp or he's not anywhere near it and it'll be able to respawn by the time he gets back, don't take his camps. Like, it's his jungle. He chose jungling. You don't want him coming in and just taking your last hits either, so don't do that to him, you know what I mean? Now, obviously, right now, he was an idiot for doing that, because I was right there. I clearly would have gone to that camp next, probably. Actually, I probably would have done this camp next anyways, but I mean, it's still the same principle in that, you know, don't do that, because I'm going to be heading there right after this or something, you know what I mean? So, like, that's not cool to do to your jungler. You wouldn't want your jungler taking your last hits. Don't take his, essentially. But it's not worth, you know, getting all pissed off about. I mean, he only did it once and he took the yellows, so it's fine. In a minute here, I need to get my boots. And see, it delays my jungle, you know, 2 or 3 seconds, 4 seconds, whatever it is. Now I have to wait for these to respawn instead of just running in. But, I mean, you know, again, it's not worth getting super angry about or anything. It's a very minor mistake, you know, but just so you know, be good teammates, you know what I mean? You don't want your jungler taking your hits, don't take his. So, it's just life, you know what I mean? You wouldn't, I mean, I know when I'm sitting in a lane and a jungler ganks and then he just sits in my lane for 10 minutes taking all the last hits, it incredibly infuriates me. But, you know, so you don't want him doing it, don't do it to him. So I'm going to grab my boots, and it looks like Nomad, oh sorry, this is Grinix up here. So Grinix is now 1-0. So I am happy about that. So far, he's doing okay. I haven't been watching him, so I'm not sure exactly how he's doing, but I mean, clearly he's not doing that bad if he's getting kills. What's Scout's mana sitting at? Okay, so there's no point. I was going to say I'll come gank, but, I mean, I don't even have a stun, so it's unlikely we'll get the kill on that. I mean, I guess I could gank and just maybe force him out of the lane a little bit. Oh, here we go. So, this is good. This is good. No, I don't want to go in on that. Grinix is too low. Did he just walk, like, right past me? Oh, okay, Scout's coming in here. Nope, never mind, he's not. You know what, I'm gonna back out here. This is one of those things where it's kind of dicey. I'm actually gonna check for the Scout ward right now. Okay, so I didn't see the Scout ward. I'm not sure why he harassed me like that. He would have been better off to, like, let Pharaoh try and ult and get it. I'm not sure where the Scout ward is. It's got to be here somewhere. Or a ward. Maybe it's not a Scout ward. Maybe I'm looking for a normal ward, and obviously I wouldn't be able to see a normal ward. Okay, so blue went back to mid, which means I can do whatever the hell I want, because Scout, as you just saw, he came in and attacked me and did, like, less than 1/5 of my health, so essentially that means he can't do anything to me. And now I'm actually just going to beat him up. I don't know what he's doing. Something? One more skill? One more skill? Thank you. Nice job. I actually was hoping I wouldn't have to use my ultimate for that, but are you really going to take that, bro? Really? Thank you. So, I was hoping I wouldn't have to use my ultimate for that, but I did. And right there you saw, I actually wouldn't have even needed their help for that. Scout is not strong early game. I mean, the only part that's a little bit annoying is he has that disarm, but other than that, you're not strong. So if you play Scout, you kind of need to play passive. You can't run around killing Animus, or, oh my god, I just did it again. Killing Solstice. Solstice is a really early game hero. He'll beat the crap out of you. Like, Solstice is extremely strong early game. Between his lifesteal and the his you know, I guess I want to say stun, but it's not always a stun. Although what I will say is that his disarm basically makes this ability worthless. If I can't attack, I can't proc this ability. You know what I mean? So there's that. He does have that slight advantage, but I mean, it's not by any means anything that lets you do whatever the hell you want. So now we're kind of kicking their butts. 2-8. I have 2 kills. You know, all my team's kind of kicking their butts. Scout 0-2. We should probably start grouping up and pushing here soon. The only thing is I was hoping I could finish my Abyssal Skull, because it actually helps with pushing like phenomenally. It gives, you know, the lifesteal, and granted the base damage increase only gets procced on melee heroes. It's still very good. So especially since we have 3 melee heroes. So that's really nice. And unfortunately, I'm still a little bit a ways. I need the 900 to 350, and then the 300 for the recipe. So I'm slightly off. I wish the Succubus had a portal key. That would be awesome. And now I'm actually beating the jungle really fast. And I don't understand why this is still warded. It must be a scout ward somewhere. I honestly don't understand, because a normal ward would have worn off by now, and I haven't seen them come back to place a new one. So the only thing I can think is that it's a scout ward here somewhere. I just can't find it, which is kind of annoying. But I mean, I guess he'll pop it eventually. I mean, and now at this point I don't need it for the pull. I kind of just need it for farm, and well, I guess it's okay. I can delay it a little bit. So now I'm just down to 300 more, and then I've got. Once I get my Abyssal, we should push. No reason to wait for them to cat farm and catch up. Alright, so, sorry, I'm just reading it out loud, just for those of you who maybe can't read it, if you're watching this on lower res or something. I do that in all of mine, so I apologize for those of you who can read it. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence or anything, just, you know, some people don't have the best internet and watch it on lower res, so I upload up to 1080p, but I mean, it goes down as low as I think like 240 or something too, so you know, for those people who have poor internet and they want to watch the video still, but they watch it on a lower res, there you go. So now we're going to go ahead and get that stuff, finish that, and then we're going to send that back. And now we're good. So this is pretty much game over. It's not game over yet. They could come back. They're not, and the reason I say they could come back is because they're not super underleveled, but they certainly are not like by any means ahead. On my way top, got my Abyssal. Sorry if that annoys people that I'm reading it. It's just a habit. I don't do it when I'm not like recording or streaming or something, but you know, I mean, I do it a lot of the time. I'm actually going to come around here because I will rape this Pharaoh. I'm not sure what he's doing. Ult him? Yes, perfect. You're dead now, my friend. Oh, those stupid mummies. That is actually a really good job by him. And I just even like delayed there for a minute, so that was my own fault. I'm not going to attack him because he's sleeping right now. Oh, whoa! You shouldn't have done that. Can you get out of my way? Thank you. Okay, that's fine. Let me get it. Oh, okay, or you can have it. You should have let him bottle it, actually, and then let somebody drink it, but that's okay. Kick him. That's an overreaction, bro. He took your rune, but you need to relax. That was by far overreacting. I'm absolutely not going to kick Bubbles for that. So, as you can see, Succubus is not too happy that his rune got stolen. I wouldn't be either, but that's not... I'm not gonna kick him for that. That's a stupid reason to kick somebody. I mean, if he does it every time and isn't buying wards and is feeding and is not doing what he should be doing, then that's a different story. But he's been doing a pretty good job, as far as I can tell. He bought wards. He was even willing to be suicide. His items are fine, considering he's supporting. He's 1 and 2. He isn't feeding. So by no means am I gonna kick him because he took your ward, man, or took your rune. You need to relax on that. I agree, it's a mistake, but you know, it's not by any means a mistake that's gonna kill us. So. I mean, we're still winning 2-11. My only problem is wherever Scout is, I'm kind of curious what his items are. He shouldn't even have a Sustainer and completed boots yet, I don't think, if I was a betting man. I mean, obviously I don't know because I can't see him, but I would think he shouldn't, because we're at 15 minutes and... yeah, so no Sustainer yet. He just went invis somewhere over here. No Sustainer yet, but he does have completed boots, so that's fine. I was thinking he shouldn't have both, but one or the other is fine. So we need to get here and defend this. Ports, please. Oh! I saw that snipe coming. It's unfortunate. Guys, you want to maybe port to defend this? Tower trading isn't really in our favor, because we're winning. We don't want to, like, trade towers. When you're winning, you want to get towers, but... Care bot, OJ incoming. For those of you who don't know, OJ is obviously short for orange. Yeah. That's just... Okay, so this guy's AFK. Alrighty. And my stun didn't work because you did that. I'm not sure why you did that when he was, like, AFK, but that's okay, I guess. We got a Hellbringer anti-initiation. I'm not done. I'm not letting him go for that. No, 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 no. So that was... Really? Oh, no, I did get him. Sorry. Okay, let's kill this, because those of you who don't know if you can kill Malphus, it's free, like, 150, I believe. So I didn't get it, actually, but this is the point where I stun, but I don't have any. So now I'm silenced. Now I need to go B. B. I'm just going to let my team know I'm going B. Actually, I should have said I'm B. Some people confuse that. When you say B and I'm B, they think you're telling them to go B, which actually they should go B as well, but it's totally okay. So I'm 3-0, that's pretty good. Our Nomad is 2-1, Grinix is 3-0, Succubus is 5-0. Bubbles is unfortunately 1-4, but he's kind of been like the ward bitch and, you know, supporting us, so that's okay. And I am well aware, by the way, for those of you who are thinking, oh, you're not following your own rules, man, what the hell? I know I don't have a TP. I'm actually going to get one now. I should have gotten it much sooner. At 17 minutes for my first TP is a little bit late. But as a jungler, I feel you have a little bit more freedom in the fact that you can easily get to top or mid. So obviously if you're the Hellborn or top and bot if you're the Legion. So I think you can maybe delay it a bit, although I agree that I should have gotten it sooner. So that's, you know, don't worry, I'm well aware that I should have. I'm not by any means, like, against following my own rules. I think, hey, I'm actually probably more harsh on myself than I am on other people, you know? I know the rules. I know how many CK I should be getting at certain points in time. Like, right now, my CK is a little bit dry, and by dry, I mean, like, a little bit delayed. I'm actually going to go in on him. Oh, and I'm frozen. And that's unfortunate. I think we could have killed him, actually, without that. So I need to get some last hits. So he probably shouldn't be taking last hits from me if he's going to play support, but I'm not upset because, you know, it happens. As a lower tier player, you know, that's just stuff. Come on, come on, come on, come on, one more. Fine, kill Magnus, I don't care, just kill somebody. So I actually should have ported, probably. I didn't realize how many of them were down there at the time. Now it doesn't really make sense to port because the fighting's over, but at the time I should have ported. Actually now I'm going to go push top is what I'm going to do, because that's what we need. I'm going to kill a few camps in the way. So Grinix is doing pretty good, actually. So, I mean, I stand corrected. Maybe Grinix isn't that bad of a hero. I don't know. I don't like him all that much, but that doesn't make him a terrible hero. I'm not sure. Oh, that's an image. Okay. I was like, why is somebody not killing Magnus? But it's an image, so that makes more sense. Okay, so Grinix, you went a little bit far there. Kind of overextended when he was 1v3. Yeah, GG Brown, I wasn't there. You guys, you know, there's always the... I think maybe there's an argument that I should have ported, maybe not. I definitely should have ported earlier on. At that point, I think it was no reason to port, but I'm just going to ignore him, by the way. You know, you guys can always not fight without people there. I agree, sometimes people should port, but for those players, you don't have to fight, especially when you're the ones initiating that. You kept chasing them. Don't get mad at me because you kept chasing and then you didn't have me to back you up. I don't know what you expect. I mean, there shouldn't have been a reason to keep going, especially for Grinix. You went way too far, and they're still down there fighting. I don't see a reason to be there. And now they're catching up significantly. Look, he's gonna blame me now again. Yeah, we're down here fighting. It's your fault for not being here with us, man. Maybe he's right, maybe not. I'm not sure. It's debatable, I think. I see his point of view, but I don't necessarily think he's right. I think that they could have easily just backed off, and it wouldn't have needed to go that far. But, hey, you know, what do I know? Concede, okay. And again, overreaction. I don't know what this team is all about with overreacting. It's like they see one person, like, do something they shouldn't be doing, maybe, and it's like instantly overreacting. Kicking players and insta-CCing, like, I don't get it. You guys need to chill. So now I'm actually going to port, now that I got the tower. Because we can do this. We can fight this, actually. I'm not sure. We don't need to run. See, they're backing off. Lol, Bubs. Kind of wasted ult, actually, but not necessarily bad. So Magnus over here, I'm assuming he has a TP or a portal key, or is wasting everybody's time, I guess. That's an option, too. So I would very much so not like to be here at the moment. I'm sitting right in the middle of a lot here. So he's going to just stealth out. Oh, no, he's not. He doesn't have stealth. So I'm going to go ahead and chase him down with my stun. So that's nice. Very good. Alright, see? You can just pick and choose your battles. You don't have to fight if your team's not there. I mean, sometimes it's unavoidable, and I understand that, but that was not one of the times where it was unavoidable. You could have easily avoided that fight and just waited until I got there, or not fought in general. I mean, had you fought on the tower, the 4v5, actually, you could have won that probably if you fought on the tower. These guys, they were under-leveled and under-farmed. Not so much anymore. They're starting to catch up on levels, and I actually don't know how farmed they are, but they're starting to catch up on levels, probably very much so due to the fact that you guys just fed them a number of kills. But, again, I'm not mad. It happens, you know, people make mistakes. I'm not sure why these guys are overreacting to everything, like, instantly, but, you know, it's just life, you know what I mean? You can't, you know, concede because of one poor fight or something like that. I find that people concede way too easy. There's a point where you need to accept a loss and just move on, but there's also a point where you can still win. You can still come back. I'm actually going to use the courier to shop for those. Okay, so that's actually... Oh, we could have killed her. He was way out of position there. Let's go ahead and get those. Have those sent to me. Yeah, I don't care about that. I have like double lifesteal, so I don't care about that little harassment. So somebody's getting ulted. So this is really bad. We are getting... Why is our team not here? Why did we not win that team fight? That seems odd that we couldn't win the team fight there. I'm gonna get out now. Hopefully I don't have to use the shrunken. That would be kind of unfortunate if I did. I don't think I will. Scout ult, maybe? Scout ult? I'm looking behind me just in case so I can pop it before it hits me. But no, I'm good. Okay, so that was a pretty unfortunate team fight. We are starting to throw it a little bit, but I don't know, it's debatable. I mean, that scout's actually getting a little bit big. We kind of need to get some sight and kill him a little bit, because that's not okay that he's catching up like that. So now I think... Now I'm either going to get a Soul's Bulwark or maybe even just grab an eye. I haven't decided. This is kind of weird. Usually you would place it up here. I mean, I guess that has benefits too. It's just a little bit odd. It's not necessarily wrong. I'm talking about the ward placement, by the way. Usually those would be like closer to the rock, so you can see more of what you actually want to see, but it's fine. It's not anything to rage about or anything. So let's see. Scout, he's still 3 and 4. He's not really, like, kicking our butts or anything. My CK is getting a little bit low because I've been, you know, having the team fights a little bit, and I kind of wish I could pick that up just a tid. Well, 24. Okay, so Scout ward. Kill that. No, thank you, Scout. Any free wards you have? I'll buy an eye. And I just get it if I drop it, please. An eye is really like the counter to Scout. You buy an eye and that hero becomes very much so worthless. He should be leaving. He being the Glacius that was just here. Yeah. Oh, so apparently he didn't want to leave. We could actually very much so fight this. Yeah, so I'm not sure why. Focus Scout. Very much so. There we go, guys. See, it's not that hard to get these good... Oh, he portal keyed out, so I guess he had a portal key. Oh, it wasn't enough, though. That's too bad that I have sight on you. I should have sight on you. I can't see in here, though. Fuck you, man, seriously? Like, God, that's so annoying. We couldn't do anything about that. So I'm actually coming around here. We're going to get a very nice, like, genocide, I think. Oh, actually, sorry, we aren't going to get a genocide. Damn it. He actually... I was actually hoping to get the last hit, but that's okay. I don't care so much. So now I'm going to go B. Going to buy an eye. I could get a Souls, actually, if I sold one of these shields, which I would have to do anyways. But I'm going to buy an eye. And the reason is because Scout is going to be the only worry that we have this entire game. If we don't deal with the problem of him being able to do whatever he wants, and nobody here has any reveal, I don't think. Bubbles would be the only one that I would think, and no, Bubbles doesn't have any either. So if we don't get an eye, the problem with that is very, very big. It's not something you can overlook. Scout is a hero that very much so can take off if given the opportunity. And I'm going to go ahead and get working on my souls, actually, because I can already start working towards it as well. I have an eye. Please pick it up if I die. Heart. Gracias, team. I'm actually going to go do our Ancients. I don't think anybody's been stacking them, which they should. That person on top should get B about now. Probably not the way you want to go B usually, but hey, to each their own, I guess. Oh, nice. They have been stacked, actually. That is quite fortunate indeed. So now what to do? Now, what we need to do, Scout's still under leveled, which is great. He's the lowest, second lowest level in the game. Obviously I'm counting these guys as like 1 because they're both the lowest, but, so that's good. I haven't looked at his items, in a while. I would imagine he doesn't have a runed axe yet, or runed cleaver, sorry. I don't think he could have had that at this point. Well, I don't want to say that, he's 3 and 5, but I don't know what his CK is. My CK is dropping off a little bit. Oops, is that him? No. At this point, I'm okay with my creep score dropping off a little bit because we really need to focus on pushing more so than farming and keeping up. Now, a good player is able to do both at the same time. Is there a rune down here? No. And they're pinging that I need to get with them for no reason, I guess. I don't know what they're pinging for. I guess in case Scout is around here or something. I don't totally understand it. So Scout, where you at, buddy? I'm hoping. Usually, what you can do sometimes in these lower brackets, this is a 1600 game. Sometimes you can catch them where they don't realize you bought an eye and they'll be running around doing whatever. What has he got? Rune cleaver? No rune cleaver yet. So he's very close to it, but he's not there just yet. So you're dead, Pharaoh. There's no way in hell I'm going to let you get away from this. Oh, God. I'm getting... so I'm actually going to kill you first because I don't want you to get anything off. Because you're quite the beastly hero. If I can get around this... Come on, one more. Grinix, can we get a push? Grinix, push. Nice job. Kill him and then the tower. I don't mind taking the tower for a second. So it's 100 gold, actually. I don't know where Scout is. He just killed Grinix. Apparently he ported. He's probably somewhere back here. But I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and just... I actually didn't want to buy the whole thing, but that's fine. So get that ward, yeah. I'm going to back off. No reason to tank the tower unnecessarily. But there's definite reason to push the tower. We definitely want this tower down. It looks like... I think I'm down to... How many seconds am I at now on my champion? I'm not sure how many seconds. Did he get this tower? No. It's P top. Push top. We can get top and then get back real quick. Actually, no. Never mind. This is probably a bad idea, but we're going to go for it anyways, I think. Scout is behind, so we are definitely not okay with that. I'm not okay with that in the slightest bit, so forget you, and now I'm turning for Glacius as well. Can we get a stun? Anything? Bubbles? No port? Oh, why didn't you port to that? Why wouldn't you have pushed me instead of yourself? But either way, you're dead. You're so dead, man. There's not a damn thing I can do for you on that. At least he wasted his ultimate. That's good. Magnus blowing his ultimate. And it looks like... Oh, are you going to survive that? Holy crap. No, you're not going to survive that. I thought he was going to survive that. That would have been funny. But the answer is no. So we have a shield breaker coming in for Nomad. Great. I love shield breaker on Nomad. Kick me. Okay, now he's mad again. I'm assuming because you went in too far and died. Okay. You were in too far, man. I'm not going to come in and suicide with you. Sorry. It's not going to happen. You can get mad all you want, but you extended too far. You should have either let the kill go or sent me in instead of yourself. There was no reason to send you in. You're less tanky than I am. I don't understand that. But hey, whatever, man. If you want to get mad, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some people in the comments, if you guys think I'm wrong, feel free to let me know. I think I'm right. But hey, I'd be more than happy to argue it with you guys if you think I'm wrong and he's right. I'm fairly confident that he's not, but you never know, I guess. Maybe some people in the comments will have some more insight on it than I do, and they'll be able to tell me why I'm wrong and all kinds of things. I don't think he would have lived had I been there. I don't have any stuns in night mode, so it's not like I can really help him or anything, but hey, that's... Maybe I could have died with him, I don't know. It looks like Nomad's getting raped up here. Oh, sorry, that was... Yeah, Nomad. Okay. So, Nomad. Not going to say anything. We need to let the tower go. If you guys go and defend that, I'm not coming with you. That's a stupid defend at the moment. 4v5 to defend a tier 3 or tier 1 tower at 31 minutes? No, you're on your own if you try and defend that. That's stupid. You're not going to defend that. So, really, what we want, and I'm assuming he got his cleaver by now. Yeah, and it looks like he's working towards what I can only assume is a null stone, which is, that's fine. It's pretty good item pickup on him, especially considering we have a succubus ultimate. That's really a key ultimate on our team. Or, well, maybe not a key ultimate, maybe that's not the right word, but a key ability. I'm actually going to come down here and push this lane just a bit. Hopefully I can maybe bait a port or something and stop the push on top. That would be nice, because that's my goal down here, is to stop the push. I can't actually stop the push by fighting that. So when you can't actually stop the push, your next option is to bait them into not pushing anymore. So if I can stop them from pushing by doing this, then that's fine. So it looks like they all went B on top, so that means it's our cue to get out of here. And I am actually going to leave B. No, all 5 of them went missing. Yeah, you're on your own then. I'm out. And actually, yeah, so had he stayed for that, which he wanted to, how low was the tower actually? Could we have gotten it? I might have actually been able to get it, but I think it was too risky. It really was, because I didn't know where they were. And Magnus had a portal key. If they had all just teleported right there, they could have portal keyed in, stunned me, and we would have been screwed. Maybe more so her than me, because I could shrunken head and then teleport out. But is she going to kill my ancients? She is going to kill my ancients. That's unfortunate. So her so more than me, I think, would be more screwed, but you know, I think even I would have been in a significant amount of trouble had they actually focused me. Had I gotten stun locked, because, you know, when Magnus PK's in, you know, in theory he's going to be stunning. If I had gotten stun locked and couldn't even shrunken head and portal key out, then I would have been in trouble too. So it wasn't worth it. We actually, looking back at the situation, I think we could have gotten it and still gotten out safely. But that's after I already know how it played out. Without knowing how that played out and how long they waited before coming in, then it was an unsafe move to make, and she was actually kind of cutting it close. Had Magnus, I think they could have killed her if Magnus had portal keyed in and stunned her rather. Sorry. I think even for her it was a little close, and she should have a portal key now. No portal key. Okay, so she went sheepstick tablet. All right, I guess. I don't necessarily agree with it. We should be team fighting. Is all 5 of us here? Yes, we are. Okay, let's team fight this up. Maybe you're way out of position. Okay, Grenix, so I'm gonna go on you, Hellbringer, because that's what I do. This is ultimate like magic, so you should die now. I'm gonna come over here, fight this, because, and I always forget to use my W, so I know you don't have to tell me. I'm well aware that I should be using my W more often. I apologize. You know, there's I always forget to use it because it's not a skill that I use all that often, so I'm sorry. Oh, and there we go, they're just going to concede. That was probably a good choice. So that game was actually flawless for me. Finished 8-0. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. 150 CK. My CK was just a little behind where it should have been. So 33 minutes, at a decent CK, I should have been floating somewhere around 160, 165 maybe, something like that. I mean, I've talked about it in the analysis videos and stuff. Basically, you want 20 or 100 CK every 20 minutes is decent, or 50 CK every 10 minutes if you want to say it that way. It doesn't really matter. I don't think so, anyways. And I think some heroes have tough starts, so I think, you know, but then they tend to pick up faster. So I think, GG, well played. I think 100 every 20 minutes is a better representation. So 413 gold per minute in a normal mode game, that's very decent. 8-0 and 11, 151 and 3. My denies were low, but I was jungling, so that's totally fine. My CK was just a little bit below where I would have liked it to be. But that's okay, because I was getting a lot of kills. The team did quite well in general. Bubbles, I love you for the wards. Bubbles actually got a portal key. I would have preferred if he had gotten the sheepstick and Succubus had gotten the portal key. I think Succubus, who was getting more levels, would have been better off at initiating. But hey, it is fine. It ended up working out. My APM is a little bit low. APM doesn't really show how good you are. It just shows... I think what it does show is your reaction speed. Because if you have low APM, odds are you're not really reacting all that fast. It's not necessarily guaranteed, But that's just what I think, and I'm sure, you know, some people would argue that APM shows absolutely nothing, and that's totally fine. But, you know, hey, that's just my personal opinion. And actually, if you do the math, APM does save you a few seconds here and there, but we can talk about that in the comments if you guys argue with me about it. If you guys want to know, I'm more than happy to talk about it. I just don't think elongating the videos is necessary for that. This is because that's not what this series is about. So, also, I want to apologize early on. My brother was on the phone. I'm not sure if anybody could hear that, and if you could, I apologize. I'm sorry about that. But, you know, it is what it is. He came in the middle and was on the phone, so sorry. So, other than that, very good game. I played quite well, I think. If you don't think so, feel free to let me know the mistakes I was making. I'm sure I made a number of them. I probably noticed them if you noticed them, but hey, if I didn't, or even if I did, feel free to let me know. Other than that, though, it was very good. The team in general played quite well. Nomad and Succubus probably need to relax a little bit of over-raging there, but hey, happens, I guess. Other than that, though, it was quite well. So you guys can expect more of this in the future. I'll probably play another one tomorrow, maybe one or two more tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So far we're 2-0 though. That's our record, guys. Let's keep it up. 100% win in this series. Other than that, though, GG, well played, and I will talk to you guys later. Elfis out.